Assemna I want a criminal matter. And for that matter, once it's a criminal matter, I don't think you should call somebody to represent you. He's just advising him that he is in his own interest. He should represent.
Ahaye to this Steven yonder for me watching my hammer wajo and walk about a over to this TV and then watch my video we and watch my catches a high silver possum Ghana member chief chances here for the money mamma come and they didn't want to but to video here now watch now watch what Jackman sign no almost to any be actually in be that you could do and then a 16th June. Now, when you say some chieftains issue, I can't one another mahene, the chain of contempt, and that court, a share no says, Steve, or Yannick. Now, I know my hand to me, uncle, or to know busy and them would do soon, and go to drink, and there was a court, so was a court. So court was Serano, court to man and knock a crack. No more one who ye no woman. Now, another mahene part. One was a court to cast some in favor on one you to wood that guy. Was it say was the court? The court was a man in Mecca crack, and a court to a bohaman and say, Maza, and you're not a in the menu. And you're not a mamma de menu, you're not a cham semina, we are not a menu. It's in my 2nd July, 2 weeks of a 2 weeks Nanado my hand kasa emra court. Na only secret na wo ne tell another my because we are judging when nim de okwa e betimi dia ye no. Eti no mpeso beba no otu nkrofo. When the court obori nia egu se wo hia wono a 2nd July. Na ende du kokro mu no ebe
court de enhye eto ho se nanadwuma bedu. Court hia no wa ma ntimo fa nkra ta so ende ehun no ma na ndem fa mu ayemra. Edika na emusankra ta so na oka asem fan for very graphic na asefo no se adwumadi mudi ya na
Odaroma me ne ka se em se yin gina court anum ena me ntum se ana mentimi ana yentimi gina court wa en kan sem bia se bi ana mo a court ka che se yentuni yentimi ya ntu ya tu ena ne sefata bia we went to the Daily Graphic, we published it, we came to paste a document right here at the High Court, we went to the Bruno Regional House of Chief in Sunyane, and then the High Court again. What I say, and the court boy on a church and your course in the the court in the say, and the 16th, we should come back to the court, and I never Daruma and Brashim, Yaba court.
Jafena the ABC court to be munching
into Wadaruma, Yaba court, no. Say the trial judge in Monam for the High Court judge. Sebi, Eji mu preocupe. Can't share Sebi, DORMAAHENE, and I'm seeing all by and say, Sebi, OTUMFOR. As someone in a criminal matter. Own to me and Casso we major name. But before then, none lawyer Sorajina, Akasasa and Pa. Why you know, Nanajman Badua in Sampa, or Majam running me, no can't say, on man in re, no one, no mra. In two occasions, man in re, no man, and man in rano, and I said be the trial judge in Editun and him share, or can't say, or Monco can't say, or yes or seno, but Tunifu say, a seminar, I want him a criminal matter. And for that matter, once it's a criminal matter, I don't think you should call somebody to represent you. He's just advising him that he is in his own interest. He should represent himself. And the court, I'm a July 3rd, that we should come back to the court. The first week of July. And for now, that's the position of the law, and that's the position of the court. And now, DORMAAHENE, the court can say on the 3rd of July, you've come, we want the bloggers to understand. We want people here to listen. Every Ghanaian to understand and listen that, look, this is what DORMAAHENE Beka. Sano Beka share court no. Chebi, or if you are no to Ayampia, but the Ahubrasi and Ubu, I'm a court no aba. So also court no, a man in re. Chebi, so a bema Zankawama. We a bema now, she said, Sebi. Now, who is a to missing Ghana Mraz and Ankawama. But man, a lawyer by a man, a lawyer be Shrez Ampa or Pacho. Sebi court here about Tampa, Opachowa, a so Jutum Champa, many can, but Nemum, Susan Sosin also. To court in Jutum, to court in Jutum, and say, a man 3rd of July, that we all of us should come back to the court. And so we want the Ghanaian people to understand, and all the bloggers to understand that this is the law, and this is what the trial judge have said. And could try to be any intro, say, but I remember.
Over Jedi, send an Ajma Bedu. ene ma we be gina na mo court because waka say ono obebum la so ma mmra no nti obedem kro obedem ma DORMAAHENE ti uji say ono mom na so ma nipa so omra court e me gina
wadarma na osuma en monyamfo she minim she mo cameras ni bi capture car bi an na man mo a she mo yes mo hu ya shebi enye me na meka. Of course, you are journalists and you guys will know better and then tell the Ghanaian people the story. That what is the story? The story is say we were representing no. Nipa no representing no why. No doma this year. Say shebi so onye na anyu so be bumra na ko we were representing. But na himfo ni bi. Of course, the sub chief.
Sub chief in the buy.
Exactly. Enti oyohene and waba sub chief. You show whether he's a sub chief, he's representing DORMAAHENE, and for that matter that's a lie of questioning and that's the most important thing. It tells us say wabahanum so need to me but once sebi uti kwankwanu aso a uti mi keka bia wadaruma ye sebi wadaruma ye kanisa because enti kanisa say sebi oyen munyamfo and obi a judge what I say obi a high court judge the apex court of the land na court aka asem na sebi utwi asem no tan oye hwan to me ben pa na office owo okruma no only to me but you see he want to act in a way say yeah politics. But we want to tell the National Democratic Congress, the New Patriotic Party, that Obia no one more to miss you be a crewman. Oktuaba, many about Tuaba, wait to Aba, no. You can't say President Dramani Mahama near Ghana man penny. And Okazo Ghana man penny, no, one Kaze Sebi, on for constitution in Yajumo. Semetomano, Mantuamano, Ghana ran a bon bra. And she said Ghana nam ran a bon bra. Now, the law must be served, the law must be respected at all times, and the law must be deemed to be the authority. And MPP and this in Emra. The law is the law, and the law must be respected.
What's it says here? The lawyer best now. Ne hemfo ni bibesi na name no. Almost says a court on ye the yankasa na ema omo.
O so prepare. Nti money time. Na say onyam one we. Ne nti onyam one we e da contempt in beche no. Me say be share contempt e beche no. E che na we will see that whether indeed
obi contempt in twinche no.
Adenti oya hwan.
Oba dia. Say court.
No, you see the ruling of the contempt has not been ye nyanka contempt in we o. Say there until say judge no e be ma ruling ni shampa. Ade an anamutu autu na sebi na tiemra tiemra dia na afi contempt na chew but for now contempt nche no enya nche no enti sebi obi blogging no kan sem she nam ka sem rabetin obi ka sem ratin the judge has not given a ruling judge no oma ruling bia enti oma ruling bia dia contempt bia no but ye say anamutu na watu no competent be che no na the law will deal with him and the law will discipline him. And do you know why? You see it's important say emra na say any DORMAAHENE di because what said a man for be kutupa e okrumanum e mabunu e no mudi nsemfon e kan e sebi kasa nsemfata what does it wadaruma kasa nsemfata e koso okrumanum e time what does it obi fi semrani anum na no ada sebi wadaruma abjo kan nsensem bi e wo efa nkranza ho se abusuanku kitwe bi entimi nsore e ma asantiman mu sebi omo sebi friends asantifo. But the point that we want to tell another DORMAAHENE respectfully, any demo or sebi just of the High Court, that the land act at 1036, I Ghana running point, ye can sasia e fa assassin. E den enobinya assassin. Sebi ubitimi akokun conquest, na wadi assassin, and now sebi ukwa hayo, na wadi assassin, and now to assassin purchase, na wadi say, and now gift. Enti ye ka che ne se nipa kitu nipa ku bi kakra bi krampo na won kranza na wo say asase ne dia we want to tell na DORMAAHENE say he should take them on and go to the Supreme Court say nipa kitu nipa kitwa na o se omun san fata no asase ne dia na nyom dia enye dede na abaye the laws of the country has been established and they are clear has been codified but ne ya ne say odintro etumfutro egu amanfo enim the mabun especially say brekum e ka bono and the fact say be me makotra tamale atan la mashugu anamatra I victim what I say na me ka dagoma na me dagoma ni ana e debi ye ka mojasem and I ka disisem and that is the most important thing and so ne all kan nyina ni nsem all kan nyina no otumfutro gu Ghana for any so and so clearly today the court has spoken Ghana for kan say on the 3rd of July the court is asking him to come and show mercy to the court. But before I began, the judge Naka actually in Crawford said, Sebi, me too for me can say me so. The matter before the court is a criminal matter. And he said, on one moon ever. between him and the state or not ni Ghana buying and you need MPPO and then you need NDC or you're not Ghana buying Ghana in there. What I say? The Republic versus DORMAAHENE and now the Brun Regional House of Chief. Because sa omo yes be Ghana man senior muno yeah menu nya na etwemuka omoji eto na etwemuka and so they can't intimidate us. They must do what is right for the people of this country.
Mama was assassin way. You say contempt no. Not aside the Brun Regional House of Chief President DORMAAHENE not registrar so can obi say registrar or buy an answer one man.
Oh adarma hunu. Man say emrane de emrane wa abutre. And the man will try, obey Chevy, obey back and forth. Me, my home so by but at the he came there. That's fine. It is all by that's the point. And so, no matter the position, that is what the court have said.
Yami on the 3rd of July, send your court to their question. At the end, at this year, Busia more Sampa and the Ghana man.
Well, we believe at the end of the day that the laws of the country should work. Of course, as Antiman, I imagine say time and again say as Antiman will show respect, and as Antiman because watches and power to me, and to me on Kanaka, or can and how Brasimo, and or can do one was and say to me no cano, to me as a fatano. What I say, Sebi Wadarma, you see now no Sebi Wadarma, a chair to me, a chair and papi face, why and to me, and a wine and a bema, and I Sebi, you run a bema by around Tunanumka, or Tunanam or Tuanamutua, which says Ampa. Because Santi your mind, Casa Santi your mind, you see your man pono, Santi your mind. And that is why we are saying, say, you better once in about court, no. Now, court in the council, we are. Nobody in this country can undermine the authority of Santi mind. Time and again, recently, say, of course, you call a friend saying the seat of government, you call the presidency. If you call presidency, no, Sabi, a Santi mind, echo chair na him for. How may I him for Ghana? And so to let some Majafla was declared before the presidency. And today, now DORMAAHENE. He must be very much aware to let somebody fly next time by him. And that is why we are calling the Brun Regional House of Chief. The Brun Regional Minister. Akwabwa, that look, if you make an attempt, the region we will deal with him. We are saying that President Mama should fire that guy. Do you know why he should fire him? He should fire because listen, recently, I said Odaroma, imagine say to let somebody fly Santimai Ako. The seat of government, the presidency, Chebi, I could say, and why near some Pamahini, find what to me, and some of the flat. Now, South to me, idea of Shelman Peninsan, or Ponybi, amount, now to honor, and then you want to misbehave. And then recently, misbehave, he attacked the DORMAAHENE of Sunyan Traditional Council. Because Sunyan Traditional Council of my hand, Sabi Beman Munyam for a course of children's park, or Kodohonum, Nan Koraku Diagronum, and you, the regional minister, you didn't ask, you went there. And you attack him. One say onima mani ni amamre. And I say be onin tetiye or on tetiya. Na ko be hu sampa meti ni asema e course wano. Na asunya hin and be yesa de no. E de na say tu anamo konanim na de na si. Asase na abo course no ya aban de. De na betimi aya be boati mamofo no. Wan yesa na fi wo the camera susu. Omuade and the president have to fire him. And the regional secondly, the president have to fire him again. President Babu regional the Brun region.
Thank you.
Thank you Tono. I'm just here for be by. No Jubilee Park. Okay. No fan. Yes, Jubilee Park. Ha, but me can't you say Sebi. Yeah, Sebi Asantima yeah no park so. Yeah no fee. What I say, a shepe fee will be owed to me. Jubilee Park. No Jubilee Park no. I'm on for be brave, no more to one. Now branch be at one. My friend is saying. Your friend Farouk. Farouk, now the president. President in banana or Tocheno. And no Famono. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, he's a Ghanaian. And of course, you can do that. But the point is, anybody at all can do that. And no Famono. President need Chemunana, regional minister, and so on in same. Me have Shanam. Or say, Sena Bloy. Whoa, yeah, and the DJ Siketioka. And the one what you did. HSL, what take size? HSL on cano crack. HSL BBC, Ujan back.
Which I'm paying for.
What the Sika and Omaisika Nutrianica said, dear, Sena Brony a day.
Sena or wine. And now Sena Bloy no, and Alcochian in same. Ucochian in same. Unana, Uyom lawyer. Into Nana Omoyo lawyer. And now you're regional minister. And also you're regional minister. And you was said yes, Obo Bia Hobra. I was said yes, Uber protect you, but oh, to me, I could share business in Ablo, and to let somebody flat to Abetiano. Next, what take his side, and that is why we are calling down the president to fire him. To fire
Aquabuano, where MC and DC
or regional minister, and the Brun region, and the Brun region, and DORMAAHENE, Accra, no, And that is why he's doing that bidding and all misbehaving. So we are telling the president he should fire him. He should fire the regional minister. He should fire him. Lawyer. Very, very well. Even in the MPP era, Asumatreme, right? The then regional minister for the new Patriotic Party was a lawyer for Sampa Traditional Council. But Wadaroma, obey the regional minister, and I don't think say or intimidate you be other. He never intimidated anybody in the community. And so we expect Akwabwada, look, you're in the DSK. We are prison officer in the DSK. And for that matter, as a criminal, you have to protect me. You have to respect my rights. Okay? And so for that matter, if even you are the minister, and you are the minister, the regional minister, you want to misbehave? Is that what you are telling me? You can't do that.
Okay. Now, all right. And Katana, among for Busan was CD forms, chieftaincy declaration forms. Or more the banner business, no young from my source.
What I said, DORMAAHENE and I say, or King Kong, and he will not show respect to the law, and he will not do anything to the law. But you see, we want to tell the people of this country, and in DORMAAHENE, your chaka.
Oh, okay.
And so I think we are going to provide you an evidence of that. So I me I make say, Sebi, na me to not me chain. Sebi nete. What are you? Because he's misbehaving and he's misbehaving. Broso, and for that matter, we have to call him on. We want to tell Sebi Ninia Ba Ahenkai, Sebi Yadodomu, and Mama, yeah, Sebi Obahima, and Sebi Yadodo, Ninia, and Ninia Ba, and Ahenkai, so Ninia Ba. We want to tell them that their brother is misbehaving. And then we are telling them, Sebi Bisi or Sampa Bimwa. I'm telling you. We know where Mama stays, and we know baby. Oh no, me come me back, not Wadaroma. Me say, Mama ya Obahima, the Mahima, and Sebi, I ain't kind anywhere. Ye can say me, Obi to Shami Mamma so. What does it? Obi to Shami Mamma so. No prana, me so, me call, I will go me back to me. Me call Namako Chani Yabano. We go there and greet him. You ever call now? Coach and Champa Obama Wadaroma. Say now, Branayo. We go and greet him. I'm not sure I'm going to have you ever quack with Chano. And that's why what exactly. And so we are telling the regional minister, says if you see your Champa, so you have a back near Chano. You have a channel who brush him. You have a channel who brush him. And then I am interested in BNC. And so say here, that is why we are calling national security. Once we call national security to make sure, say, look, the regional minister that they have appointed, no misbehave, what take his size, and on kind of credit. It is one kind of crowd, but so do you neighbor. And so we cannot fight. And so once you cannot fight, they should call them upon. They will do what is right. They should call on IGP, the regional police command, the district police command to be disciplined and make sure they say me and I'm after they should arrest me. So and I'm after they should arrest you. That's what we are saying. We have the regional minister. The regional minister, we are going to handle him. We will handle him. We are just telling him that this is the clue that we are giving him. But now he will not respect the laws of this country. And the entire money time. And the entire money finish or lawyer. And then lawyer, you were their lawyer in court. And now him say I'm 70 by what lose 1, 2, 3. And he said what lose now Sanko Shasa Nipan Senablo Senablo and he says Beman wine. It's you but use office no. Now you DS Senablo, I open on him. We'll deal with you. Or Bema, we'll deal with him. Why? Who are you?
This say no, Nicola Cremmy, you hear Conquest in the DNACCano.
The say on the 3rd of July, you come back to the court. You're back court now, your court no or the country. But near can say today as we speak, when you go to the presidency, when you go to President Mahama on the Facebook wall, now Upe Sampa Mahina, Ube Hun, near Sampa Mahin. It is all your IGP, or your regional police commander, or your district police commander, Sebi. You don't expect so or be we are interior minister. You don't expect so being for phone. And no being for being can't charge one some for my hand. But the document there, the seal, the presidential seal. Look on my there's a presidential seal. What I say? Once the seal is there, it tells you the authority of the country, and they charge to let somebody fly the up by. Whether I say he has been gazetted or he has not been gazetted, today as we speak, it's a confirmation. The presidency, the highest authority of this country, to let somebody fly has been introduced, and indeed nobody has questioned his authority. And he say. To let someone that fly is overlord and the supreme leader of Sampa Traditional Council.
It says Sebastian 3rd or 2nd July. I hear crying. Said another man answer no 2 permanent bar. And no.
But Wadaroma answer me the car catches your court not 24. I'm saying you are one tia. Yeah, Wadaroma. Wadaroma. Yeah. In the ma said you beat your bontia. otimi to ayampe ase o ye de na me na hwan na hwan o ene o ye ba na o gira hanom na ka se ye ma judgment wa je ba na judge ni se bi no ma judgment bi o shout here no ma judgment bi o no o ma judgment na bi asi ti so ba na begina na ma judgment bi abo se na di run to atu na wo ho na bi se atu mi okrumu anom but who be that I have say be obey the day and we are telling him say that day opamra opamani near can say judge no atu ni lawyer no for say be opamra on kan say no on kan so say no also on kan say no ni enti also on kan say so emra nim ni or high court judge over the last 25 years into him di and he's misbehaving and misleading the people of this country, distorting history. What I say, you cannot distort history. The laws of this country are very clear. The constitution is very clear. The land act is very clear. And now we are lawyer, you know the land act. Asasi bi anyone mo Ghana and many ra. Asasi bi ora. And it's obviously in Kranza assassin any ra. Go and challenge them at the court. So if the Sampa assassin any ra, challenge them at the court. The court will tell you that look, Tulesa Majalafa is the overlord of the lands of the Sampa Traditional Council. And Sasabi OTUMFOR is the overlord of Asantimai. And whether that is what the law will tell you and rain or shine. That is what is going to happen. And to all those bloggers who said they was misbehaving to take on OTUMFOR, no, there's no two ways about that. He is overlord, and forever and ever he's going to be the overlord. Test case, Obianin Tum, Ahumbrasim.
Okay. I better ask you, say, when you're at Jinani, at Commander, the Ecoso, Ama, Santimani, we are seeing the Eco High Court. That's a P.
What am I? Any other machine? Shabi,